Stay tuned for the show, man. Let's get it. Salute, salute, salute. Get your popcorn, get your drinks, party favors. It's going to be a long one. You see the banner is called You Don't Know Diddy. Hurt people, hurt people. I had no idea that Diddy had such a troubled childhood and that his family tree will ultimately be his means to an end and create certain cycles that's becoming prevalent. Came across this video last night. Big shout out to Mr. Let It Go. Shout out to Mr. Let It Go. Man. Amazing work, sir. Amazing work. Check this out. With no further ado, let's move you over here. Bang. So he's going to go into, Diddy's father that, passed away at a young age for Diddy, his mom, and their links to certain people in the industry or in organized crime. It might make you think about Diddy in a different way, not to excuse what he's done, but hopefully this might make you feel a little bit sympathetic for him, But anyway, let's get it going.
6. That would be this man right here, Mr. Lucian Grange. The reason why Abel Tesfaye, aka The Weeknd, is in the position of which he is. Which, let me say, this is for educational purposes only. But what if I told you there's a very dark history behind Lucian? That even Lucian himself has a puppet master. Let's keep in mind, Lucian
Grange, for those that don't know, I'm pretty sure if you're involved in music or entertainment or anything like that you probably know who Lucian Grange is. He is basically the head CEO of Universal Music Group. If you're in an affiliate label, you might see UMG or whatever. And he's in hot water nowadays, in regard to the whole Drake situation. But in regard to Diddy, let's let this man talk.
Is the chairman and chief executive officer of Universal Music Group. Oh yeah, the same exact one that's bringing its music back to TikTok. Let's do keep in mind before I go any further though, Mr. Lucian Grange is under pressure from a lot.
Shout out to TikTok, man. I'm glad people can still keep making a couple dollars.
Out of allegations of sponsoring and financing every single one of P. Diddy's parties. Every single party of where P. Diddy's allegations and themselves originate from. Saying that Lucian aided and abetted Combs' behavior by sponsoring gatherings where underage girls were reportedly drugged and provided vast sums of money to Combs, who allegedly used it for what? But like I said, the music industry is very dark, and there's always another puppet master. This is Mr. Leo Cohen. How do you think Lucian Grange got that position to begin with? Oh, you guessed it, aka the tall Israeli. And of course,
aka the tall Israeli. Pay attention to that. And think about what's going on in the world right now. Let's go.
Leo Cohen is a global head of music at Google and YouTube.
So everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I want to say this just to make sure I don't.
Go to his page and hit his like button and like mine too. Share.
Get whacked because I'm about to talk about some real dark things. And
why you think I got the ski mask on, man? We gotta stay incognito in some type of way, right?
So I'm just gonna make a statement, so won't nobody come and climb my window and whack me. So I just want to say this. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm dumb,
Free use.
stupid. I don't know who I don't know nothing. Okay. So to the CIA, to the feds, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just some dumb person on YouTube. Okay.
Me too, brother.
This is for entertainment purposes only, because I don't want nobody to come kill me. Okay. So I just want to say that as a disclaimer. All right. So everybody watching, this may be true, but it may not be true. So, and to the feds and CIA, it ain't true. All right. So, like I said, I'm about to say some real.
It's all speculation and conjecture. Okay. I don't know nothing.
Talk about some real creepy, dark stuff. And I don't want nobody to, I don't want to show up in somebody's lake or river. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just some dumb content creator. So I just want to put that out there as a disclaimer to the feds and the CIA. I want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. Okay. Everybody drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And hit the like button. And Cash App is under here. Scrolling across the bottom. $AARON 1000.
I don't got no Cash App yet. It's coming though.
Contribute to the channel because there's a possibility.
Pause.
This channel, this video may not get monetized because I got some real information that I came upon. So help me out because I may not get paid from this video. All right. So I just want to slow things down a little bit. In the little Rod case, it was a woman that talked about this. I just want to slow things down a little bit. I'm gonna come back to this video.
Okay, so I have some updates.
So if y'all seen this already, cool. But I just want to slow things down so I can add context to what the next video is going to say. Because the next video I'm going to play is going to be crazy.
Yo, put a one in the chat if you think that Diddy gonna go to jail.
So everybody hit a like button, share this video, and let's go. So listen to what she's saying right here.
Put a 2 in the chat if you think he's a plant or an informant.
In this whole Diddy scandal, as we've been watching this man's cookie crumble, this shit is just getting worse and worse as the days go on, which I expected.
If y'all already seen this video, it's okay. I'm giving context to the people who haven't seen it. So don't be like, I seen this video already.
Yeah, let this man cook, man.
It's okay. I'm adding context. I'm putting things together.
But as if this man is not already barbecue fucking chicken, he now has the former CEO of Motown Records, which also happens to be his former chief of staff, has cut a deal and is willing to testify against him about everything they know that he was doing.
So this is one of the pieces of this puzzle. Just listen.
Let's get into it.
Yo, one question. I want to know where's Farnsworth Bentley? Where is he? Where is he at?
Okay, so unless you've been living under a rock, then you already know. In February, there was a lawsuit brought against Diddy by a producer of the name Rodney Jones, aka Lil Rod. Lil Rod alleges that Diddy did all type of stuff to him, some of which I can't say, but it is not limited to trafficking, forced drug use, abuse, fraud, all type of stuff. Now, in this lawsuit, he named several people.
Yo, food for thought. Anybody who you go on a vacation with and they take your passport and they take your credentials, find another way home, bro.
One of them being Ethiopia Hampton-Miriam. Miss Hampton-Miriam is the former CEO of Motown Records, and she is also Diddy's former chief of staff.
So right now, let me show y'all this real quick. Let me put this on the big screen. So put this on the big screen. Okay, so this is the web of people. Okay, so the young lady just mentioned right here Ethiopia. Right next to Ethiopia is a man named Lucian Grange. Okay, those are the two people that we're talking about in particular connected to P. Diddy.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember Lucian Grange. He's the same guy who came on the Breakfast Club, and Charlemagne asked him, like, why perpetuate violence in the community? And he basically said, "Yo, I got people to feed." Is he invested, or is he just trying to make some money? I don't know.
And all this stuff. So keep in mind, you got Ethiopia and Lucian Grange. Okay, so I'm putting all this together for you.
So in the original lawsuit, Lil Rod claims that Ethiopia, as well as the others that he named in that civil suit, were either witness to, a part of, or aware of the things that he's claiming in that suit. However, the tables then shifted and Ethiopia struck a deal with Lil Rod. She is now agreeing to be a witness on his behalf to testify about all the shit that she's seen and everything that she's aware of in exchange for her being removed from this lawsuit.
Okay, so y'all
don't worry, Diddy gonna do the same thing. He's working with them people. We're gonna get into it though.
Y'all got that right. So now we can go back to this, because this is a crazy, this whole thing. What I just uncovered, I was just like, oh crap. All right, this is crazy.
Right here, Mr. Lucian Grange. The reason why Abel Tesfaye, aka The Weeknd, is in the position of which he is. Which, let me say, this is for educational purposes.
And Drake has a lot to do with this also. So keep in mind, Drake is under Lucian Grange, but Lucian Grange.
And keep in mind, DJ Academics, he went on live one time and said he went into some creepy restaurant where a bunch of celebrities and execs were to have a meeting with this man right here. But let's go.
Is connected to other people, Lear Cohen and Clive Davis. So you got Clive Davis, Lucian Grange, and Clive Davis, Lucian Grange, and Lear Cohen. Remember those three people. All right. Somebody got P. Diddy in here to my truly sorry. Look, yo, y'all so stupid. Yo, P. Diddy in here. Oh man, y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. Come on, I'm truly sorry. Man, get out of here, P. P. Diddy. Drop a cash app. How about that?
Hey.
Drop a super chat, P. Diddy. You got all this money.
Only.
I don't want your blood money though.
But what if I told you there's a very dark history behind Lucian? That even Lucian himself has a puppet master. Let's keep in mind, Lucian is the chairman and chief executive officer of Universal Music Group. Oh yeah, the same exact one that's bringing its music back to TikTok. Let's keep in mind before I go any further though, Mr. Lucian Grange is under pressure from a lot of allegations. Allegations of sponsoring and financing every single one of P. Diddy's parties.
Y'all hear that, right? Lucian Grange allegedly, because remember, I'm dumb. I'm just some content creator. I don't know nothing. Don't kill me, okay? Don't do nothing to me, feds or CIA. Okay, Lucian Grange is responsible for funding P. Diddy's huge freak out parties. Keep that in mind. Lucian Grange is responsible for all of P. Diddy's elaborate parties.
And why is that? This dude is barely even making music anymore. This dude hasn't had a successful group in a while. Why is Lucian Grange funding anything? There's rumors that they used to, you know what I'm saying?
Not P.
They used to, Meek Mill tape. You know what I mean?
Diddy. Remember I said earlier, earlier today, P. Diddy don't have no money. It's the reason why P. Diddy ain't got no money.
Every single party of where P. Diddy's allegations in themselves originate from, saying that Lucian aided and abetted Combs' behavior by sponsoring gatherings where underage girls were reportedly drugged and provided vast sums of money to Combs, who allegedly used it for what? But like I said, the music industry is very dark, and there's always another puppet man.
Oh, okay. So real quick, I don't want to keep, because this is some good stuff, but y'all got to hit the like button. I don't want to keep saying hit the like button over and over again. So I'm going to stop everything and sit here until y'all hit the damn like button, because the number of likes that I'm looking at is atrocious. Okay. So can y'all please hit the like button? I'm just going to sit here with my arms crossed and wait for y'all ass to hit the damn like button, because the amount of the low amount of likes, I'm about to get up here and walk off. So can y'all take a second out of y'all busy day?
Yo, sidebar. I hate when YouTubers do this, bro. I hate when y'all try to strong arm the likes, but go ahead, cook, my boy.
Y'all getting entertained, so it's okay. Because like I said, this is for entertainment purposes. Because I don't want nobody to kill me. But
and I get why how likes affect the algorithm and all that, but you know, you preaching to the choir though.
What I'm about to tell y'all, everybody need to hit the damn like button. Because I'm telling y'all, the low number of likes is ridiculous. So
for the record, Mr. Let It Go, I hit the like button.
To the people who hit the like button already, thank you. So I know y'all like, I already hit the like button. I'm talking to these hundreds of people who ain't hit the damn like button. I'm waiting because y'all tripping. Because this is crazy. I'm waiting, y'all, because this shit is crazy. All right. Thank you. Keep hitting the like button, and Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Support the channel. $AARON 1000. Aaron 1000. Okay, here we go. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. I appreciate it.
Master. This is Mr. Leo Cohen. How do you think Lucian Grange got that position to begin with? Oh, you guessed it, aka the tall Israeli. And of course, Leo Cohen is a global head of music at Google and YouTube. But this man is a very high.
So Leo Cohen is an Israeli
authority figure in the music industry. Because let's keep in mind, Cohen worked on the label side of the music.
Very interesting.
Music industry at companies including Warner Music, Def Jam, Island Def.
Keep in mind, I guess this is foreshadowing, but keep in mind, there's a video going around where some politicians over there was talking about one of the number one threats to the world are young black people. So,
Jam and 300 Entertainment. But do keep in mind, Leo Cohen in himself is somebody that Tupac and himself was sketched out about. And ironically, not even 2 years after Tupac's death, in 1998 and 1999, Cohen brokered the deal to sell Def Jam to Universal, creating the Island Def Jam music group, which combined Def Jam, Mercury, and Island Records. And as you can see at that time, artists under his watch at Island Def Jam included none other than Jay-Z, Bon Jovi, Ludacris, and Mariah Carey, just to name a few. All very sketchy artists, but like I said, Mr.
All very sketchy artists. Remember that. Keep hitting the like button, y'all. The like stop. Keep hitting the like button. I'm watching the lights go up.
Hey, you know about Mariah Carey's sister, rest in peace. The little interview she had about where she witnessed certain rituals that so and such was partaking in. But let me stop interrupting.
It stopped. Keep hitting the like button, y'all.
Leo Cohen himself is the victim of many allegations, including from a CIA agent that confessed the agency's created rap music to fill private prisons. Mr. John Homeston, a retired CIA.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Me back.
Yeah, prison industrial complex. I don't know if you guys ever caught one of that meeting that they said that they were going to use hip hop to funnel people into these jails.
Up a little bit. He talking so fast. What he say about the CIA?
Creating the Island Def Jam music group, which combined Def Jam, Mercury, and Island Records. And as you can see at that time, artists under his watch at Island Def Jam included none other than Jay-Z, Bon Jovi, Ludacris, and Mariah Carey, just to name a few. All very sketchy artists, but like I said,
you heard that, Mr. Sideburns himself, huh?
Mr. Leo Cohen himself is the victim of many allegations, including from a CIA agent that confessed the agency's created rap music to fill private prisons. Mr. John Homeston, a retired CIA agent, has admitted on national Russian television that hip-hop was a psyop invented by the CIA in the 1980s, and the agency has directed and financed household name artists including NWA, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, and Kanye West. Kanye tried to tell everybody about this years ago, and of course nobody wanted to listen. But
so let's stop right there. Some of y'all may be like, yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, whatever, right? CIA this, CIA that, right? You're just making up stuff, right? Well, we're going to keep going with this, and everybody hit the like button, but I want y'all to think about something. 2 movies, Snowfall and American Gangster.
I haven't watched all of Snowfall, but I've watched enough. I did watch American Gangster, but go ahead, cook, my boy.
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all have seen Snowfall and or American Gangster or both. Put a 1 in the chat if you have seen Snowfall, which is a series about drugs, and American Gangster, which is a movie about drugs. Go. Everybody hit 1s. I want to see.
Bumpy. Shout out to Bumpy.
Because y'all haven't seen it, I'm gonna have to explain the movie in a show. So put a 1 in the chat. I need to see all these ones, because if not, I'm gonna have to sit here and explain these damn movies and these TV shows. Hit a 1. Okay, ones. Okay, cool. All right, y'all have seen American Gangster and or Snowfall. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
So I want to ask y'all an easy question. Since y'all seen Snowfall, you got Franklin. Who was it that Teddy worked for? Who did Teddy work for in Snowfall? And remember, Snowfall was a depicted true story.
I think he worked for that CIA agent.
Everybody in the chat, who did Teddy work for, y'all?
I think it was some type of like government official or like alphabet group guy. The guy who sent his wife and kid back.
Who did Teddy work for? Come on, let's go. Who did Teddy work for? The CIA. Who did Teddy work for? The CIA. The CIA is who Teddy worked for. Do y'all remember why Teddy was giving Franklin drugs? Well, it was to fund a war.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
And yo, that's not the other side. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the term Fast and Furious. I'm not talking about the movie.
Teddy was giving, well, not giving, but fronting or working with Franklin in order to fund the military, because it was an Iran-Contra war. There we go. So back in the 60s and 70s, because we're going to talk about American Gangster already also, the CIA was in charge of finding money in an illegal way in order to fund the Iran-Contra war. Okay? So keep this in mind. The CIA they were in charge of finding different ways to get money from black people.
And don't forget, them boys infiltrated the Black Panthers too, but let's go.
In order to fund the Iran-Contras. Okay? That was Snowfall. So that's one piece. And that was a true story.
Art imitates life and vice versa.
Based off a true story. It literally happened. It wasn't just a TV show. It really happened. Depicted, of course. Okay? Loose translation of the real story. So the CIA is not the feds. It's a difference. The CIA, they literally funded or finded ways to fund the military, and the military has a lot to do with this also. Keyword: CIA, military, Snowfall. Okay, so we all good, right? I want to make sure everybody is on the same place, same page.
CIA, military, right and left hand, man. I mean,
so in the show Snowfall, which is depicted from a true story, the way the black neighborhoods got drugs dropped in it. Remember back in the day, we like, yo, they dropped drugs in black neighborhoods and started this drug epidemic, right?
Along with AIDS and other things, but let's go.
The CIA actually brought the drugs over and was working with different black people in order to ruin black people, okay? And the money that they got, it funneled back into the military, okay? So now let's go to American Gangster. Think about American Gangster. Bumpy Johnson had Frank Lucas working up under him, right? Frank Lucas worked for Bumpy Johnson. Bumpy Johnson died. Frank Lucas took over.
And he was killing it.
He started getting his drugs straight from the source.
Fire. Stop.
How did Frank Lucas get his like kilos and kilos and kilos and kilos of drugs shipped from, I think, Nicaragua to America?
They had him put in the caskets. Caskets. It's the only way to sell death properly, I guess.
I'm putting all this together. What's going on, Rosalind? How did Frank Lucas get, there we go, military funeral planes, military planes? You see how I'm connecting everything?
They always converting military decommissioned vehicles and military vehicles to do shady stuff, aka the salt that they put in the atmosphere recently. But let's go ahead.
The CIA was working with black people, dropping drugs into black neighborhoods, working with black people in order to, get more drugs over here, right? They was working hand to hand.
And they still doing it. They dropping crates of guns off out in Chirac. But let's go.
In order to fund the military. That was one show. Then the other movie, which is Vietnam. It was Vietnam. Okay, thank you. Not Nicaragua. So over here, so that's one thing. And over here, you got Frank Lucas working with the CIA and the military. And he got his drugs shipped from Vietnam from the military. It was shipped in caskets utilizing the military. Because during the war, thousands of people were dying during the war, right? And you have to find the dead body, and you gotta carry the dead body back to the plane, and then the plane has to put the dead body in the casket. So because from a just a military standpoint, the families, like, they actually go up to the family's door, the wife's door, knock on the door, is you two military people, and they let the wife know your husband has been killed in service, right? So they take that part seriously. So the caskets, the whole, that was a huge part of the military. You can't just leave a dead body over there in Vietnam. You literally have to find the dead body or the pieces of dead body, put the dead body in the casket, and ship the dead body back to America so the family can have a proper burial. So that was a big thing. So it was casket transportation going on probably once a month or probably once a week, shipping dead bodies back to America, right? But what Frank Lucas did, he had his drugs shipped back to America in the caskets instead of dead bodies, right? So now, do y'all follow me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all follow me and y'all see where I'm going. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all follow me. So you got Frank Lucas working with the military and the CIA.
Yo, this guy breaks it down lovely, man. He drops the breadcrumbs so anybody could follow it. Shout out to Mr. Let Go, man.
And you also have Frank Lucas working. You also got Franklin working with the CIA, just in a different way.
Yep.
So do y'all see how disgusting and nasty the CIA is? The CIA is able to do illegal shit because they are not the feds. They are the CIA. Central Intelligence Agency. The government is behind everything. So now I see the ones. So all of y'all are on the same page. So now we're about to put this together. All right.
Let's go.
So forget about Franklin them for a minute. Just remember the CIA. Frank Lucas had a certain individual working under him. This is gonna blow y'all mind. Frank Lucas had a certain.
Yo, if y'all don't know this already, this is a bombshell. This blew my mind last night when I heard this. All right, listen, I do music, I rap and stuff, but I was brought up in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Jamaican man, raised in a Jamaican household, dance hall, sound system. That was my childhood. So this might be common knowledge for y'all, but it's not. And it blew my freaking mind. Let's go.
Person working up under him. Who's that person? I'm gonna let y'all guess, and while y'all guess, I'm gonna play. Hold on, where we go? Hold on 1 second. Come on, y'all. Y'all drop your thoughts in the chat while I do this. Who worked for Frank Lucas? We'll be right back after this commercial, and I want to read your comments.
This AI tool will take your idea and create a complete book, complete with design, images.
We meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Everybody coming in. Thank you for coming in. Everybody who just come in, please hit the like button and buy my card game.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game.
Yeah, I'm sharing this because I think it's, first of all, I think it's a good idea, and it's the least I could do for using this content. Let's go.
Can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Okay. Now, first, with all y'all people in here, I need at least 10 people to go under this video and buy my card game right now. Is way too many people in here. I can easily get 10 people to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. No information like this nowhere. I don't care who you say. Ain't nobody talking about this CIA shit. All right.
I had to skip through that. That was a lot of promo. Let's get it.
So let's keep going. Okay. So I read y'all comments. So my original question was, because we talked about Frank Lucas and we talked about Snowfall. We talked about the CIA, right? Mm-hmm. And my question was, who is the person that was under Frank Lucas? That person is none other than Melvin Earl Combs.
Woo, that last name sounds familiar, don't it? We're not talking about the hair tool, are we?
P. Diddy's father.
Woo! I smell a rat, yo. Let's get it.
So with all this transporting drugs from the military in caskets, working with the military, Snowfall, Franklin working with the CIA, do you actually think Frank Lucas orchestrated drugs getting transported in military caskets by himself? No, the CIA was doing it with him.
Of course.
So the CIA was working with everybody. So with all that being said, Frank Lucas ended up going down because Frank Lucas, I think, is still alive to this day. What happened with Frank Lucas? He got locked up and started working with the feds, right?
Just like the dude in Wolf of Wall Street. It's crazy. Why do they do that? That's you don't do that, man. Listen.
What happened with Melvin Earl Combs? He was on the same shit. The reason why Melvin Combs died when P. Diddy was 3 years old is because he was working with the CIA and the gang members found out about it.
And you know that's a no-no. You don't even got to live the life to know that. Let's get it.
See, remember on Snowfall, everybody did not know that Franklin was working with the CIA. Only 3 people knew that Franklin was working with the CIA. His uncle, his uncle's girlfriend, and his wife, and Franklin's wife. Nobody else knew. Right? So understand that when you work with the CIA, you only know, and probably a couple other people know. That's it. Nobody else knew that Franklin was working with the CIA. So when you look at what happened with P. Diddy's father working under Frank Lucas, the only person that knew about, the only person that knew about the CIA was Frank Lucas himself. Nobody else knew. That's why the CIA wasn't in the movie. Oh, he's dead. He was in prison for a long time. I think he died in prison if he's dead. So the CIA helped Frank.
And just a heads up, Hollywood uses the CIA or gets clearance from the CIA to make certain movies public, just like they use real witches when they do these supernatural shows. Want to make sure everything's accurate or non-combative, I guess. Let's get it.
Lucas transport all these drugs to America because that was the CIA's #1 job, to transport drugs to America in order to fund the war. That was, I think, but yeah, it was in the 60s, right? The CIA also controls Hollywood. Now, you moving too fast. Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. I'm cooking. All right. So now Frank Lucas goes to jail. Melvin Earl Combs takes over, but he ends up getting killed because his homeboys, the other drug dealers, did not know Melvin was working with the CIA. So they just murked him because they like, he worked for the feds, but they don't realize that it was a good thing because that's where Melvin was getting the drugs from. So they killed the man that was working with the CIA. So now P. Diddy's father is dead, right? P. Diddy was married. P. Diddy's father was married. His wife, Janice Combs, took over the business when Melvin died. But
was she Griselda Blanco type status, or what she was doing, bro?
Did not take over fully. She was not a drug dealer.
Okay.
She was a liaison. So
middleman.
She had a front. So she had a front. She wasn't just this drug dealer. She actually had a modeling agency. Janice Combs had a modeling agency.
Let me stop.
And what Janice Combs did, she actually used her modeling agency to pimp out women to sleep with the drug dealers that was actually working with the CIA.
Yo, and allegedly your boy Diddy was doing the same thing with Danny Kane. Man, from the root to the fruit, man. Let's get it.
Right. She traffic models. So if you don't believe me, we'll hit a little Janice information and we'll go to the other stuff. But do y'all see how everything is linked together?
Yeah.
The CIA was working with P. Diddy's dad. P. Diddy's dad died, so Janice started working with the CIA. So here's a little
This is like a secret weapon. It's Arcade by Output, one of the greatest plugins that I've ever used. A lot of plugins.
Information on that.
With some shady characters.
No, I don't have Pearl. You can sit through 3 seconds of a commercial, right? Let's go.
However, it all came crashing down when one of the hustlers allegedly did something unspeakable to one of the young women. Rumor has it that Janice managed to evade any charges thanks to her late husband's connections to law enforcement. So if all these rumors are true...
Y'all heard that, right? Her connections to who?
To her late husband's connections to law enforcement.
Her late husband's connections to law enforcement.
Law enforcement.
The CIA.
To evade any charges thanks to her late husband's connections to law enforcement.
Listen, I hate to break it to y'all, but Diddy's not going to jail. He's been connected since the fetus. Come on, man.
Keyword, evade charges. Janice, hold on, back up. Janice was evading charges before P. Diddy was an adult.
Women. Rumor has it that Janice managed to evade any charges thanks to her late husband's connections to law enforcement.
That part right there shows you right there that Janice was working with the CIA after P. Diddy's father was working with the CIA after who?
Frank Lucas.
Who was over Melvin? Just want to make sure y'all keeping up.
Frank
Who was
Lucas.
over Melvin working with the CIA? I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Come on, y'all. Who was over Melvin Combs?
Yo, class is in session.
Thank you, Frank Lucas. I just want to make sure y'all are on the same page because I don't want to lose nobody because I don't want to be up here babbling. So Frank Lucas working with the CIA, he goes to prison. Next thing you know, Melvin Combs start working with the CIA. He gets killed. Next thing you know, Janice Combs starts working with the CIA. She becomes a madam for rich drug dealers.
So if all these rumors are true, it really makes you wonder if this is one of the reasons Diddy appears to have twisted relationships with women.
That's another part right there. Twisted relationships with women. Keep that in mind too. All this is coming together. Twisted relationship.
Listen, what you see while you're growing up has a major influence on the way you adjust to society. Yes, there's a point, I believe, where everybody knows right from wrong, but that environment that produces that struggle between, that difficult struggle between right and wrong comes from your family or people close to you, man. I feel sympathetic, man. It's like he didn't have a chance in the world. Even though I think he should fry for what he did. Let's get it.
Relationships with women. Let me back it up. I just want to make sure y'all get that blue part right there.
It really makes you wonder if this is one of the reasons Diddy appears to have twisted relationships with women.
Okay. Right now, what we're doing is we have a whiteboard and we putting all the pieces together. All right.
The story goes that Janice was allegedly pushing Diddy to do whatever it took to climb that ladder of success.
You hear that, right? Why? Because she was working with the CIA.
And what else? Yo, that's such a loaded statement. Like, what was he doing? What are all the things he was doing, yo? What was she coaching him to do, man? Was she treating him like one of her workers? Like, yo, go make homie happy, yo. Was she doing that? Let's go.
Hey, why was she pushing him to do that? Because the CIA was telling her to do so.
Pimping.
Diddy to do whatever it took to climb that ladder of success, with some even claiming that she encouraged him to cozy up to powerful men, letting them use him to get ahead.
So right now, right here, remember, what was Janice Combs' job? She was a pimp, and she hoed women out to rich white men.
Yeah.
And she turned around and hoed her son out to rich white men.
I believe it. I believe it.
Is it coming together now?
Yes, sir.
Since she's a woman, they didn't make her a drug dealer. They made her a pimp. They made her a madam.
Even claiming that she encouraged him to cozy up to powerful men, letting them use him to get ahead, only for Diddy to turn around and allegedly do the same to others. And
to do the same to others.
Hurt people, hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. Get some real therapy, people. No matter who you are, what race, ethnicity, gender, it doesn't matter. Age, it doesn't matter. Get therapy, man. For real, yo.
Do y'all see from the top, Frank Lucas? Then you go down, you got Janice's husband. And then you got Janice. And then you got P. Diddy. Do y'all see this?
Yep.
So I'm going to stop right there, and we're going to go back to the original video.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
They said that our mission was to use teenage angst to our advantage and turn generation.
Sorry, this is so loud. I didn't realize it was so loud. So sorry, it's so loud. This is loud as hell.
Generation X into a decadent pro-drug and anti-establishment culture.
So now that we all are on the same page, we talked about P. Diddy, we talked about P. Diddy's mama, we talked about Snowfall, we talked about how drugs were coming over here to the United States. Now there's another part that puts all of this together. And I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to let him say it. I'm just going to start this over.
That would be this man right here, Mr. Lucian Grange. The reason why Abel Tesfaye, aka The Weeknd, is in the position of...
And remember, Lucian Grange is over Drake. Clive Davis is the man that Janice was working with. Clive Davis, remember that. Clive Davis is a man that Janice was working with. Janice Combs, that you already know. Clive Davis started allegedly having sex with Janice's son, which is P. Diddy, when he was young.
Yikes.
There we go. You got it. You got it. See, y'all smart. Y'all smart. The prison industrial complex. Yes, there we go. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. We putting it together.
She is, which let me say, this is for educational purposes only. But what if I told you there's a very dark history behind Lucian? That even Lucian himself.
I need y'all to hit the like button though. I want to keep playing this video, but y'all gotta hit the like button. So I want to play the video, but y'all gotta hit the freaking like button, y'all. If y'all hit the like button, we'll get about probably 10,000 people in this bitch. I'm trying to get 10,000 people in this motherfucker. Y'all got to hit the like button. If every single person that's watching hits the like button, we'll get to at least 7,000 people. I've done it before. I've seen it. So I'm trying to get at least 7,000 people in here to hear this information, but I need y'all to share the video. I need y'all to hit the freaking like button, y'all. Let's get 7,000 people in here. Hit the like button, y'all. Come on.
Has a puppet master. Let's keep in mind, Lucian is the chairman and chief executive officer of Universal Music Group. Oh yeah, the same exact one that's bringing its music back to TikTok. Let's keep in mind before I go any further though, Mr. Lucian Grange is under pressure from a lot of allegations.
He's under pressure.
Allegations of sponsoring and financing every single one of P. Diddy's parties.
Bali, anyone?
Every single party of where P. Diddy's allegations in themselves originate from. Saying that Lucian aided and abetted Combs' behavior by sponsoring gatherings where underage girls were reportedly drugged and
he sponsored the Diddy parties, Lucian Grange.
And provided vast sums of money to Combs, who allegedly used it for what? But like I said, the music industry is very dark, and there's always another puppet master. This is Mr. Lear Cohen. How do you think Lucian Grange got that position to begin with? Oh, you guessed it, aka the tall Israeli. And of course, Lear Cohen is a global head of music at Google and...
The key word is the tall Israeli. Why does that make sense? Or why is that important? Remember, you got to remember this. This is about other countries. This is about other countries. It's not necessarily about America. Frank Lucas was working with Vietnam. He was working with Israelis. Frank Lucas was working with Israelis. He was working with, y'all understand what I'm saying? He was working with people in Vietnam, but he was working with people in Israel also. And this man right here came to America to infiltrate.
Could it be to subvert the Israelites? You know what? I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Let's get it.
To infiltrate music. He is called the Tall Israeli for a reason.
And YouTube. But this man is a very high authority figure in the music industry. Because let's do keep in mind, Cohen worked on the label side of the music industry at companies including Warner Music, Def Jam, Island Def Jam, and 300 Entertainment. I do keep in mind, Lear Cohen in himself is somebody that Tupac and himself was sketched out about. And ironically, not even 2 years after
Tupac was sketched out about Lear Cohen. Tupac was a huge problem because he did not know how to shut his mouth. And when Tupac came out with "That's why I fucked your bitch," first off, F your clique and the clique you can claim, he was going off on who, y'all?
Big
it's all coming together. Tupac
and Diddy
was going off on who in particular? Biggie and who? Who? Biggie and who?
Diddy.
P. Diddy. Biggie and P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Remember, P. Diddy had a white daddy that his mama hooked him up with that was having sex with him, which is Clive Davis. Clive Davis, Lear Cohen, and Lucian Grange all worked together. So next thing you know, here comes Tupac going against the grain. Tupac making songs talking about P. Diddy. So the first song he was talking
to an extent. No disrespect to Pop, man, but that bathtub scene with the gold and man, it's kind of suspect.
About Biggie. The second song he was planning to tell and expose that P. Diddy was gay and how he was sleeping with Clive Davis and possibly Lucian Grange and possibly the rest of them. So that is the reason why P. Diddy had to get rid of not only Tupac, but Biggie also, because Biggie was like a lightning rod for Tupac. So Tupac was about to expose P. Diddy, Clive Davis, Lucian Grange, and Lear Cohen. So they had to get rid of him because he was about to expose everything. He would not shut his mouth. You got to remember, Tupac was Mr. Black Power. His mom was a part of the Black Panthers.
Was that Afina Shakur? I think that was her name.
So Tupac wasn't into all these white dudes, Israelis, and all these people. So when a white dude comes around, he's like, yo, who is this nigga? I'm not listening to you. So he was a Black Power person. He wasn't working. He wasn't with this shit. But P. Diddy was. P. Diddy is the one who got rid of Tupac.
For music, Def Jam, Island Def Jam, and 300 Entertainment. I do keep in mind, Lear Cohen in himself is somebody that Tupac and himself was sketched out about. And ironically, not even 2 years
Tupac was sketched out about the white Israeli people.
after Tupac's death, in 1998 and 1999, Cohen brokered the deal to sell Def Jam to Universal, creating the Island Def Jam music group, which combined Def Jam, Mercury, and Island Records. And as you can see at that time, artists under his watch at Island Def Jam included none other than Jay-Z, Bon Jovi, Ludacris, and Mariah Carey, just to name a few. All very sketchy artists, but like I said, Mr. Lear Cohen himself is the victim of many allegations.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And the reason why I got to stop, because I'm getting hundreds of more people coming in. So right now, all together, we're sitting at 1,500 people. So I got to stop and tell the new people to hit the like button. All right. So I just want to let y'all know, to the people who just already hit the like button.
Yo, like and subscribe. I'm trying to get like him, man. I'm trying to get like a Hassan or whoever, man. Like and subscribe. Let's get it.
I'm not talking to you. About 600 more people just came in. So if you don't mind, I need to tell those 600 people who just came in to hit the like button. Is that okay? I'm not talking to the people who already hit the like button. So to the 600 to 800 people who have just came in, one, thank you for coming in. I am Mr. Let Go. Subscribe to my channel right now. But the main thing I need you to do is to hit the like button. So because the reason why you're in here and you don't know me is because the people who are already in here they hit the like button, and YouTube sent this video out to you. So even though you don't know me, I showed up on your timeline mysteriously. The reason why is because my people hit the like button and push my video out to strangers. So welcome to the show. And I need you to also do the same thing. So welcome. I'm Mr. Let Go, but I need all 600 of you to simultaneously hit the like button right now. Hit the like button. Go. Everybody hit the like button right now. All right. So here we go. Let's keep going.
Every time I talk to people about Taylor brands, they ask, why should I get an LLC through a third party? Can't I do it just all by myself? Of course, the company wants to make a profit, but that's the beauty.
Quoting from a CIA agent that confessed the agency's created rap music to fill private prisons. Mr. John Homeston, a retired CIA agent, has admitted.
Whoa, back up just a little bit, because I'm trying to make sure y'all don't miss that.
The Jay-Z, Bon Jovi, Ludacris, and Mariah Carey, just to name a few. All very sketchy artists, but like I said, Mr. Lear Cohen himself is the victim of many allegations.
Facebook is 133 people, but YouTube is 1,400 people, 1,500 people.
Quoting from a CIA agent that confessed the agency's created rap music to fill private prisons. Mr. John Homeston, a retired CIA agent, has admitted on national Russian television.
Listen to this. What's he going to say next? Listen to this.
The hip-hop was a psyop invented by the CIA in the 90s.
Whoa, hip-hop was a psyop? Yo, we can't have nothing, can we?
Hip-hop was a psyop invented by the CIA. See, we invented hip-hop, but we couldn't get paid by hip-hop. We was just beatboxing, and we was just in high schools, just rapping.
And yo, that seems to be the problem with a lot of things. The materialism ruins a lot of stuff. Materialism gives people power over you. Materialism makes you a victim. You can't take none of this stuff with you, man. So many inventors invented things and lost their patents. They would have gave it to their neighbor. They would have gave it to people who would have made use of it to make the world a better place and non-profit. The road to hell is paved with good intentions and dollar bills.
We didn't have beat machines. We didn't have nothing. NWA and them, they actually had
and popularity
had to get funded and paid in order to start touring. So yes, I understand. Dougie Fresh and them was beatboxing, and they started hip hop, but the rest of the world didn't know anything about hip hop. Yeah. Hip hop was in New York, but how did the rest of the world know about hip hop? Lucian Grange, Lear Cohen, and Clive Davis. So you got to understand, when they say hip hop was invented, y'all getting in y'all feelings. They actually invented hip hop. I'm saying they
invented rap. He clears it up, but they invented rap, not hip hop, because hip hop is a lifestyle. Okay,
invented rap music and spread it across the world. We invented hip hop, but they actually invented what it is today. So I just want to make sure.
Many allegations.
Oh yeah, and Jimmy Iovine. I forgot about Jimmy Iovine. That's another one.
Quoting from a CIA agent that confessed the agency's created rap music to fill private prisons.
We created hip hop. They created rap music. They made it into music. We were just rapping. They helped us make it into music. So they created rap music. Philly is in the building. What's going on?
Mr. John Homeston, a retired CIA agent, has admitted on national Russian television that hip-hop was a psyop invented by the CIA in the 1980s, and the agency
it was a psyop.
He has directed and financed household name artists including NWA, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, and Kanye West. Kanye, try to tell everybody about this.
Yo, these Russians be exposing a lot of stuff on behalf of us, yo. AKA the icons. You know what I mean? I remember one time I was taking an Uber and I asked, I noticed that my driver had an accent. I was like, where you from? He said, oh, I'm from Russia. Bad accent. I know bad. But anyway, so I had to ask him. I said, "Yo, are there a lot of black people over there in Russia?" And he said, "Not many." I said, "So is there like racism or anything like that?" And he says, "No, because there's not too many of y'all. We love you guys." Who we at? You know what? Let me stop.
This years ago. And of course, nobody wanted to listen.
To fill prisons. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Scottish Sharon. To fill prisons, specifically to fill prisons. So while we just at high school and stuff, just rapping and beatboxing or whatever, white people are like, we already dropped drugs in the neighborhoods. How else can we make money off of black people?
Why us? I ask myself this question all the time. Why us out of everybody? Why are we persecuted so heavily? I don't understand. Is there power that we really don't know of, that we're not tapping into? And not black people, minorities. Listen, I love everybody. But there has to be something special about us and something special about following Christ. The world is always at our throats. And I'm not the best Christian by a long shot, but I got eyes to see this. I can see this. I know I'm not the only one. Anyway, cook, my boy.
We're going to we see the rappers like da 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 da. How about we make that into music? It wasn't music, y'all. It was just us rapping to ourselves and to our homeboys and stuff. It was not music. We did not have access to music. We just was beating on tables.
Yeah. Shout out to Bloomfield High School, man. That's where it started. Beating on tables. All the real OGs know about it.
That's all we was doing. This all we was doing, y'all.
Hey.
And the white people was like,
How can we repackage that and sell it back to them at a higher price?
If we give them a beat machine and put them in a studio and give them a microphone, oh shit, right?
But John Holmeston said that our mission was to use teenage angst to our advantage and turn Generation X into a decadent, pro-drug, and anti-establishment culture that would create
pro-drug, and anti-establishment culture.
Isn't that what we're seeing? When did this come out? I don't even see when it came out, but this on some Willie Lynch, man.
When I was young, I would listen to 2 Live Crew, anti-establishment. They just talk about pussy. I'm like, yo, what? Next thing you know, NWA came around. They talking about fuck the police, fuck the police. I'm like, yo, they tripping. And as a kid,
meanwhile, you had people doing sit-ins in libraries and chaining themselves to the doors of buildings and stuff. And we out here. Let me stop. Cook, my boy. Cook, my boy.
Kid, I was like, how is fuck the police on the radio?
Right?
Like, how are record executives okay with rappers saying fuck the police? Because they were telling them to do it.
uprisings and further division within society, saying that
uprisings. See, in order to get black people to go to prison, they have to not like the police.
Yeah. Yep.
They have to hate the police.
Yeah.
So white people told young black people, because you got to remember, they already got with Franklin and them and flooded the neighborhoods with drugs. So now you got a whole bunch of young dudes trying to sell drugs and getting beat over the head by batons by the police. So they like, yo, hey, Teddy, I'm trying to sell these drugs that you just gave me from the CIA, because Teddy works with the CIA, but I keep having problems with the police. So what are we doing? You want me to sell these drugs or no? Next thing you know, music came out talking about fuck the police.
And that's when drug dealers became rappers. There's a popular saying that
it was anti-police music. In order to make,
there's a saying that my generation, the golden age of hip hop and stuff like that, I would say the 90s, early 2000s, we were the drug dealers, and now these rappers are the drug users. Cook, my boy.
Make us go to jail.
The CIA even infiltrated mainstream radio to promote their music and reach millions of people.
I can't say the J word, y'all. Can y'all stop saying the J word in the chat? Because I don't want no problems. Because the thing about it is, Lear Cohen.
Yes, don't say juju bees. Do not say juju bees.
Partly runs YouTube, y'all. So just be careful what y'all say in the comments. Do y'all know Lear Cohen runs YouTube, or is one of the big wigs of YouTube? So be careful of what you say in the chat. Stop saying the J word. Lear Cohen actually works with YouTube. My whole channel can get shut down. Stop it. I'm dead ass serious.
I don't mean to laugh. It's serious.
I'm sitting there talking about the CIA and shit and Lear Cohen, and this nigga is over YouTube. So calm down with the J word, y'all. And he's about to tell you right here he works with YouTube
every day. He also says when it comes to engineering culture, no one touches Lear Cohen. Homestead admitted Lear Cohen, also known as the tall Israeli who runs hip-hop, use specific artists like these. I'm sure everybody knows who all of these people are.
Did you hear that? He said when it comes to engineering culture. Yo, a lot of people need to pick up books, man. I can't even speak. Pick up a book, man.
To gain specific influence in society. See, like it says here, Cohen ended up promoting rappers such as Jay-Z and Kanye West, and more recently brought Migos and Young Thug to prominence. Well, obviously Kanye knew what he was talking about. But see, Kanye himself, alongside John Hobson, stated that the elites have been slowly working on eroding social norms for decades. And for
eroding social norms. Rap music was specifically put together to erode social norms and cause young men to go against police and societal norms. Why? So they asses can go to jail. Why? So and they can get prison, so they could do prison time.
And it's crazy because you can have a whole genre of music where people go on stage and bite the heads off of chickens and chant evil stuff and do backmasking and all these things, and they don't go to jail. They don't go to jail. What do you think these people were doing at these heavy metal after parties, man? Why us? Anyway.
Why? Because prisons. Thank you. There we go. Use the Y word. I love y'all. There we go. Now we can do that. I love that. I love that. Use the Y word. I love y'all. Y'all hilarious. I love that.
Famous black men to normalize the sight of men in dresses was a part of the agenda.
Normalizing men in dresses. Normalizing men in dresses.
Yeah. And here's the thing, right? A music industry executive who was present at the first meeting between the CIA and music industry executives has written a confessional letter detailing exactly what went down on that fateful day in a specific video that is no longer available online.
It is. I have it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not sketchy in itself, right? Or the fact that John Homestead said that the CIA worked in tandem with music industry elite to create a funnel in which young people would be indoctrinated with brainwashed and gangster rap music and then delivered to the highly profitable private prison system.
The prison pipeline.
See, some of y'all know this, but there are people who don't know this. So just understand, some of y'all know this, but there's a lot of people who don't know this. He don't own YouTube, but he's a big exec of YouTube. He's like one of the big execs. So I don't want him messing with my channel.
Has written a confessional letter detailing exactly what went down on that fateful day in a specific video that is no longer available online.
I have it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not sketchy in itself, right? Or the fact that John Holmeston said that the CIA worked in tandem with music industry.
The CIA works in tandem with the music industry. Yo, I only got 577 likes.
All right, we're going to end it right there. We're going to call this part 1. What do y'all think about it so far, man? Do you think it's a carefully orchestrated plot to ruin the culture of hip hop? Is there a more sinister plan at work right now? Hit me up, man. Transporter Room out.